Hello again. Today we're gonna try to model this housing nozzle for the garden or anything else. So at first I just inserted a picture on the right plane. Okay, we're gonna try to reverse engineering this part by just holding this point and put it down here and just get this arrow here and try to get the full dimension for the picture nearly to get to the dimension of it. Now I will do that until it goes to here. Let's say it's until here. Okay, now I'm gonna tell him from this point to this point here, it's like this dimension here, it's 190. Let's type 119 and press OK. Now it's automatically rescale the picture to give you the exact dimensions. So we will just make the transparency a little bit. Okay, now I have the picture like fully sized nearly to these dimensions. Let's try it. Just get let's do any line here and from here to here. Okay, it's just like 1 centimeters difference to. So let's start. And this point here we have this handle, and the handle here we're gonna use the box in this case. So just press on the top plane or any plane and create a box. Let's just exit the sketch and create a box. Okay, now let's apply and click OK. Now move the box here until you trying to get like the same look here. Let's use the box mode. Okay, use the transparency here to make it transparency also. Now from the front plan you have here the this dimension for the box, and it's would be basically by default it's will be like 100 millimeters. That means it's 10 centimeters and the handle is smaller than this. So I'm just going to insert a line on the center of this box and make it symmetry. Click on the mirror. Okay, now I have it now like 100 millimeters. Let's make it smaller. Okay, let's make it like this. Okay, it's good now. Now from the side here we're gonna make some extrudes. So it's starting to give you exact same look. You can also crease this corner here. As you see, it's just a little bit creased like that. And this corner also, let's crease it. Let's crease this all. back a little. It's having an edge here, so I'm gonna insert an edge here and select this. Just give him some crease and snap to upward. Let's give him some little crease again, like that. Okay, so it's okay now. Let's just make some moves. Like that. So we are okay now. Let's turn on the HDRI and take a look at the results. Okay. You can also do some creases in here. Like that. You can know that the creasing here is 10, so if you just press on the other one, it's gonna be 21, so you can easily know how much crease do you want to add or remove. So I'm gonna create from the beginning here, and it's gonna be various, so just type any number and you can snap again and create a new creasing. Okay, if we're just selecting the box here, you can see it's not straight, so you just make it straight, because in this board it's like semi-straight from the down. Okay, like that. And I have here a picture that show me we can just know how much the wide of the board of the handle. So let me show it to you. So as you see in here, this is the hose from the front view, as you see here. So we have here a creased edge to down of the board, so let's do it. Turn on the standard view again from this side. Okay, as you see, I'm gonna insert the lines like this board showing me the guidelines. Let's just make some moves. Delete this line like that. And we have here this boards, these lines are creased, so let's create another. This is the other line, just be some. Okay, in case of we're going to create the creasing a little harder, so you just insert in this backup line. I'm gonna show you why I did that. Now I turned on the sub D. Now look at this when I just crease it. Okay, let's crease it about 45 or something until we get the right creasing. Okay, now as you see here, the creasing isn't that sharp, and it's not like showing right way. So the other backup line that we created, when you just scale it down and end with it a little, it's gonna give you the right creasing here, as you see. So in these lines, let's make it exactly look like this curved one. So delete this, insert edges, and do that. Okay, now we have it perfectly matched the curve, as you see. So we are too close from getting it finished of this board. It's it doesn't have to be the same shape. You can create multiple shapes. You can just change it, but after we just finish it. So in this picture here, as you see, it's little center. So I'm just going to select the whole nozzle and make it smaller like that. So it's giving me the exact same shape. Okay, you can select these and enter with them a little, so you give it like smooth curve. I think it's the same here. From the front view here, it's semi-flat, so let's make it flat. Down, and this one down. Let's do the same here. Let's up with this. Okay. You can, after this, turn on the soft selection again and move it up. So it's going to, you can increase the soft selection, so it's gonna save the straighten of the lines. Okay, and just I'm gonna crease this a little to make it tangency in the creasing. Okay, like that. So I noticed that this one also creased it. Okay. Now I think this is for this board here, it's done. Now let's turn to the other board. I'm going to create another box. You can actually use the cylinder, it's gonna be better. So let's use the cylinder, just delete this and try it with the cylinder. Okay, press OK. Now we're gonna make some moves. Just rotate it the same degree of that one. Scale it down a little. Okay, just need to be a little bit. Okay, now it's perfect. Let's do this one. And okay, it's like that. Need to be just rotate it a little. Now I have the same degree of it, so let's extrude it. You can selecting the ring face selection and select the two, this one, and let's select this full board and snap it. The problem here is we just mirrored the board, so it's created two cylinders. So I'm gonna just back and I'm gonna remove the mirror. Let's connect these two lines again. And remove the mirror. So you have 1/2, and select again. Let's use the ring face selection and do the same operation again. And here you have it creased, and this is like hard edge, so you just crease more so it gives you the same shape like that. Okay, and this nozzle here, it's gonna create it with the Solidworks tools, because this is like industrial part and it's not necessary to use the bar surfacing in it. You can make it faster with the future tools on the Solidworks. So from this part here, I'm gonna just hide the old part here. Use this button to hide it, and from the top view I'm gonna selecting this whole selecting it like that and delete. Now press on any line on the center, click mirror. Okay, so I just mirrored the old parts now. Everything seems great. Let's deactivate the transparency, and you see, as you see here, let's just use some of modifications here. The bar surfacing giving you the same shape, the same dimensions. If you use the dimensions, it's gonna be the same if you just worked hard on it. Okay, I can select any faces from here and click on this button here. It's like copy the faces I selected, and then you just hold and snap. It's gonna be new copy of these faces. I'm gonna use them to create the other part. Let's hide these parts so we can easily see what we're doing. And from the front here, this line's gonna be inside a little, as you see. Just make it inside like that, and you can close them by extrude. Click on mirror again. The same thing here. Select all of these lines, extrude them, click on mirror, and you can close these points by merging them. Okay. Now this one is just the left one. Extrude and click on mirror, and use this point with this point and click merge. Let's do the same here. Now we have full closed part. Let's crease this. Okay, this edge here let's just end with it. Now this edge here is a little creased. Turn on the transparency. Okay. Let's see the picture so it gives us a new look to it. So now we did know that this one is flat. Like that. And you're gonna widen it like a lot. Like that. You can use some angle to give you this shape. Let's make it exactly look like it. You can use the soft selection again. Let's just increase it. We semi-close to this. You have here in this part here, it's like having some little scoop here to the turn piece here, so you can make this one. I'm gonna show you how you can create this. You can just easily select this inside, center, and do that. You can do it from here also, so it gives you this curved shape. And then you can just select this and turn on the soft selection, so it's gonna give you full control of big space. Okay, it just thickness it a little, make it thicker, up this a little, like that. Just let's take a look at the shape, at the results before we do anything. Press OK and wait for conversion. As you're seeing here, let's turn on this stuff. Now you just created the holes here. The complex shapes and the complex parts that I shortcut the time with you if you're using these tools. You barely have these two parts. This should be merged. So I'm going to tell you how to merge these to make it like that one. Okay, so let's first make some edit. Can delete this line here and connect it to this one, so it gives you smooth results here. Turn on the curvature view so it gives you more view for the curvature things and the flat things, so you can easily fix it if it's something bad in the surface or something, and you can easily change it from here. Now I can easily Okay, that's better. Use the curvature to know if it's just need to be a little out. Let's down just a little here. Okay, and you can do whatever you want. Now you have the full subdivision, the full boards, and also you can do good trick here. You can just easily delete these lines. Sorry, I mean the faces here, like that. You can easily extrude them. Let's add some crease and extrude to inside, like that. Had to be exactly like this one here, and as you see, and let's convert, and it's gonna convert to give you the same look you left with it. Okay, you can also create the plastic stuff inside to give backups to the surface. You can do whatever you want. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed from here and used the tools as I just explained to make good stuff. This was garden hose. You can also use some materials. Let's use the materials. And this one here, it's black, and this one I can edit it here at like line here. Use the constrained move to move it constrainedly, like that. Okay, we also have another. Okay, it's good from here. Let's give it this look from the front. As you see here, this all stuff you can do it with the Solidworks because it's need some accuracy while doing it. But from here, I'm just gonna show you a little part of it. So you can use the orientation to be parallel with it, with the face. And extrude, scale a little, use creasing, and the edge is bigger. Okay, I think the edge is like that. Scale again, and move inside, and scale. Let's make it a little down. Okay, now you have it fully. It's good now. It just you crease this part because it's hit with the body. Let's hide this and choose it and move it a little like that. Now it's okay with you. Okay, what else we can do? Can just give this a little crease. Let's give this also crease. Okay, very great now. Let's remove this one and do that. So it's gonna be nicer, smoother. Okay, actually you can also create this line, so it's gonna give you like hard edge from here. You can widen it a little here. This one also. We changed the look here, as I told you before. We can create a new design for it. Okay, now here's the good trick about the board surfacing. You can easily change the dimensions and everything, as you see, with just one touch. I just increased the handle tall, so it's taller now, as you see. You can change and manipulate everything. So it should have like some things inside here. Let's make an example. Hide this one. So this part should have like nozzle here, and it's inside this board, so you can rotate it and change the water shape. I don't know, actually I didn't use this before. It's now, as you see, the scoop or the angle that we just snap it down, it's fitted with the circular part, so the circle now can just easily rotate. You can just select these two and down a little, and it's nice now. Give it some crease. And this one also. Just change it to precise conversion again and click OK to convert it. Let's recombine it, because it's like we just added some birds. Let's tell him these two birds to combine again and use the fillet, clear selection, select this edge again. Okay, now clicking OK, and it's like that. Let's hide this. Now we can, I just forgot to make a boundary for this piece here, so I can just make the same materials. Let's use this and click on the boundary. Now these faces are orange. Let's select plastic. Let's make it textured and snap to these faces.